Hello Gemini, welcome to your mid to end August 2019 general love reading. Gemini, I've missed you guys so much. I took a moment to take a break. I went on vacation, and Gemini, I just feel so rejuvenated. I feel like my energy's been crystal clear. So thank you Gemini so much for your patience as I get these videos out. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So this is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. If this doesn't resonate with you, Gemini, I'd go ahead and try to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because depending on the planetary placements in the sky, those signs may resonate more with you at this time than your Sun sign does. Also, it just adds a bit more information as you watch those placements, so I would recommend it anyway, even if this reading does resonate with you. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my guides and my intuition prioritizes the messages I need to say during this reading. So if a message doesn't resonate with you, it wasn't for you, and that's okay. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We all have divine feminine and masculine energies within us, so when I'm saying feminine or masculine, please take note that that's just the energies. If there's anything gender specific, I will let you know. Crosswatchers, if you're interested in a Gemini, you're very welcome here as well, but I want Gemini and Crosswatcher to keep in mind that I'm picking up on both energies. So please, if there's some scenario that you feel is the other way around, please feel free to flip it, you know. This is energy, it's very fluid. So let's get started. Gemini, this spread is going to be I'm going to be saying these cards in these positions. It's going to be whoever first pops in your mind. Whoever you're thinking about is the energy that I'm connecting with. And this is going to be how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't, what they like about the relationship and what they don't like, and what their highest hopes and deepest fears for this relationship is. So let's get started, Gemini. Gemini, I gotta be honest, right now, even when I was connecting to your energy, I'm seeing a volcano. So for me, that's a few things here. Whether you are near a volcano, you live by a volcano, could be a possibility. You could have recently traveled and you went, and saw a volcano, or maybe you've been seeing one. I'm not really sure. But overall, to me, the volcano, I feel like tension is building up between you and someone else. And it's been going on for so long that something's gonna erupt, something's gonna explode. I almost feel like it's a tower moment if it hasn't happened already. And I think a lot of holding back has been done, whether it's on you or Crosswatcher's side. But I think things are finally ready to, I don't want to say explode, but finally come out and say and do and feel what really is on both of your minds, feelings. It's just I feel like tension's been building, but we'll see what the cards have to say. That's a message for some of you, definitely, okay? Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides, please provide. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Interesting placements, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You can either have that in your chart or you're dealing with one. Sorry, this is kind of bothering me how it's not focusing. Let's look to get it focused. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Five of Cups. So I feel like there's a bit of regret here. There's a bit of regret here because someone took too long to come forth with something, to come forth with their feelings, to come forward with what they truly wanted from the relationship. And I think time has gone by so fast that, or for so long, excuse me, that it's almost as if now whoever that was that left this hanging in the air for too long, it's like, I'm feeling like now it's at a time of regret and guilt that they feel like time has passed, to where if they would try to reach out to you, Gemini, try to make amends, it would be too late. Like, they already had their chance. They had I mean, for some of you, it was like ongoing, and you continuously stayed patient. You continuously tried to make this work, and you were waiting and you were waiting. And then you just said, you know, fuck it. I'm not going to wait any longer. And you guys went off and did your own thing. And I think that person's now feeling the regret of that, feeling the guilt of that. I feel like a lot of them now want to reach out to you, but they're holding back. They're holding back because they're afraid you're going to reject them. They're afraid that you're going to turn them down. I mean, look at this picture here. It's as if this woman's contemplating, reflecting back, knowing that there was passion there once upon a time, but realizing that this should have happened, oh, you know, when the chemistry was at its prime, when the chemistry was at its peak, the passion was there, not after the flames kind of burning out. Look, the flames in the water, it's kind of, you know, dissolving. But they find you very attractive, Gemini. I think really they realize what they lost with you. Okay, I kind of want to clarify the Five of Cups is this background energy. The background energy is like what's working behind the scenes, kind of what you don't see from this person. So let me get a little bit. Why is the Five of Cups here as the background energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we have, yeah, the Ace of Wands. And then, ooh, as we get down here, we have the Moon. It first came in the upright, but then it came in the reverse. So, yeah, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Or, yeah, Pisces and Cancer is strong here. Or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the funny thing about it is that if you take this cards, and when it first came out, it was like this when I saw it before it fell on the ground. And it was like they were hiding their true passion for you that they wanted to start. I'm getting that maybe some of them had real commitment issues. Some of them did not want to engage in anything but sex, maybe. Maybe that's how you guys, not all of you, right? Some of you. Maybe that's how it kind of started, was this like friends with benefits type of thing. Hooking up, not being like super committal. But also I'm kind of feeling that for others of you, that now that this came out this way, it's like they're realizing how long they put off this passion for this new start to really get going, because it started changing from just being a strong sexual connection that I was feeling previously to one that now they want to start a new beginning with. Actually not just use the passion for the moment, but really make that moment last longer. And it's coming to that realization. It's coming out of the dark for them finally. But has it taken too long? So what we have here, how they feel about you, the Fool. Okay, so literally I'm taking this, I'm getting multiple messages for you guys, Gemini. Strongly, my guides are saying they kind of feel like a damn fool for how they treated this situation with you. Okay, straight up. Like, they knew that they could have had a chance with you, Gemini, that was long-term, solid, committed, but their shadow self, oh god, this like glare, hold on. The shadow self that was right behind them the entire time, the snake, see that snake? Sometimes I don't view snakes as being kind of a sneaky thing, but right now I'm feeling that way. It's like their shadow self was always there, being like, I don't want a commitment, I don't want to, you know, stick around with someone for the same, you know, the same person for too long a time. I just want to go to the next. I want to do my own thing. I'm getting a very much of a independent, and there's nothing wrong with being independent. Let me clarify. It's to the point where they didn't want to accommodate, they didn't want to compromise their own lifestyle, their own habits, not just with you, Gemini, but I feel like with anyone. And so it kind of made them very self-centered. But I think, Gemini, they're realizing now that that was a mistake, that true love is worth something to take a chance on. And you can have, you know, all your finances, all your projects, all your hobbies, all your friends, but really they're realizing having that true deep connection that was in front of them all along was something that they really should have been heading towards. By the way, too, I know this isn't technically like a volcano, but it kind of looks like it, alright? I don't know, I'm just kind of seeing that. So I feel like they've been holding back, and I feel like they now want to take the chance to start new, but not just starting new, to actually take a step forth, go into something that they've been afraid of doing for so long, and making that effort to go towards the cliff and really go out to the unknown to take this chance wildly with you, Gemini. That's really what I feel from this. And I think they're trying, and they will, and they want to leave that past shadow, ego, self behind in doing so. This is Aries and Aquarius energy here. Could be in their chart, or they could just be embodying it. It doesn't have to be. Others of you, if you guys were the ones to leave the situation, they feel like you're already gone. Gone with the wind, I'm hearing. Could be a movie you like. Love that movie. But they feel like they may have missed a chance with you, Gemini. That you decided, again, like what I was saying from the beginning, that you're not going to wait around any longer, and you've moved on to something that you deserve, that it fits your needs and necessities. But they're regretting it. They're absolutely regretting not taking that chance with you. What they think about you is the King of Cups. Yeah, Gemini, you were very caring with them. You were very much there. I mean, you were never the one to lose your control of your emotions. And I feel like this person was very flighty, again with that self-centeredness kind of thing. I feel like you helped them through a lot of shit. Whether that's, I'm hearing like maybe like someone may have lost a job and you were there to help them. Maybe it's the fact that maybe they had like really bad childhood issues and you were there to give that support, and you were lending out an ear to them. And if it's not even something that drastic, it's that you did have a lot of love for them. And they're coming to the realization that they have a lot of love for you. You could, Gemini, have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces somewhere in your chart as well. But they felt safe with you. They think you are someone that can provide this emotional stability in their lives. I don't know why I'm hearing like a diner, like Denny's, IHOP, Original House of Pancakes. Maybe you guys went to brunch a lot together. I mean, I don't know why I feel like I'm see pancakes. I don't know why. Maybe you guys made pancakes for them one time. I'm not sure. But it's like that, Gemini, you were really ready and really willing to give this person your all. And when they you know, kept on just, I don't know, Gemini, I feel like they just kept on pushing off the commitment, pushing off the time, and not accommodating what they really needed to accommodate in order for a relationship to work. While you were just the anchor of it all, trying to keep it steady, trying to keep it above water. But yeah, Gemini, honestly, I can't emphasize it enough. They realized what you could have given to them, and they fucked up. Period. So they think, you know, for the feminine Geminis I'm picking up on, they now want to give you that care that they didn't give to you before. They want to be that protection for you. Like almost as if it's my turn to do that for Gemini now. It's my turn to show them how much I care, how much whatever they did for me before really meant a lot more to me than how I acted at the time. And the masculines I'm picking up on, for the masculines, I felt like the feminine energy that you were involved with was a bit, again, like this like immature type of energy, and now they're ready and willing to commit to you. I don't know why I'm seeing like arguments or hearing arguments, as if you guys, as if for some reason there would just be an argument to set up and start up out over nothing, over things that were small. And now I feel like the feminines are really recognizing that that was just due to their own insecurities, their own emotional instability, and they're ready to really take the time to analyze their own emotions and really be mature with the way they treat you. Okay? What they liked most about you, Gemini, the Three of Wands. So yeah, you could also have fire in your chart somewhere, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I mean, Gemini, you were everything they wanted, everything they wished for. So Three of Wands is like waiting for your manifestations to come in, that you finally make the initiative to set out and put yourself out there, and then your ship's coming in, kind of thing. I know that's kind of cliche, but maybe some of you guys met online, so this person kind of took the chance of going online and you guys met online. Others of you, it could have been that this person just got over a breakup, and then they found you when they really thought that they weren't going to be able to get over some sort of past heartbreak for a long time. But then you came into their life, Gemini, and you helped them realize that this magic still exists. That putting enough faith and hope into really putting your intentions out there can really return something wonderful back. But I'm just getting that this person just wasn't ready. Like, I don't know, I for some of you, I'm picking up on this energy as if I'm getting some sort of thing where they were supposed to go to an event with you and they kind of bailed last minute. Whether that was like a vacation or like a wedding, someone else's wedding, obviously. A date. But a date that really was supposed to mean something, not just something like getting drinks, but it was like a meaningful type of date. And they kind of bailed. But regardless, I just feel, Gemini, that yeah, you were just everything, even with the star back there. So you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But it's as if that You were everything they kind of wished for and wanted, and then there you were. But what they don't like about you, Gemini, Four of Cups, I mean, plainly put, they didn't like that you were dissatisfied. They didn't like that, you know, you were giving them the ultimatum of, look, you either gotta step it up or I'm stepping out. And you see, because you see the, like, the magnetic pull was there. I'm looking at this magnet. And it wasn't something you wanted to cut, but I feel like when you talk to this person, it's like, look, I'm putting too much value into this. And I feel the strong connection between the two of us, but I'm not satisfied with what you're giving me. And if you're going to continue to give me the same old crap and the same inconsistencies, then I'm going to have to cut it out and cut this off. And I'll just walk through these gates myself and find something that can better suit me. And they didn't. I don't know, Gemini, I feel like some of them thought you were impatient. But a lot of you, I'm getting like, well, that's some, you know, that's some shit. Because for some of you, it was like months. And how long did this person think you were going to wait for? Till Armageddon? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that energy. I feel like you really did put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it, and you were just almost, some of you may have been even getting bored of this, you know, it started to just slowly but surely dissolve to where it didn't really mean putting the time into it anymore for you, Gemini. So this is interesting. Again, what they like the most about the relationship, the Two of Pentacles. This is what I'm really getting from this, Gemini, is that I think they liked the fact that while they were unsure, while they were up and down, while they wanted to be in your life and then didn't want to be in your life, wanted to be committed, didn't want to be committed, up and down, kind of merry-go-round. By the way, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They thought that you would still be there. I'm just getting someone that's kind of just very imbalanced, I'm feeling. Trying to be balanced. Some of you guys, I feel like this person even tried to put, like, you know, their work over you. Like, again, with that bailing on something, maybe they're like, oh, I gotta work longer, or they just always had an excuse that they had to work more hours, when I feel like that Gemini, this person's so unbalanced that they would try to just throw themselves into work just to distract themselves from the realities of life. What was going, and I don't feel like, for some of you it wasn't just you, for others of you I think it was. But it's as if that's just how they handled life, was just throwing themselves into their work. For some. But really what I'm getting from this position was that they could always, like, do their own thing, feel like they could do their own thing, but have an eye on you and know that you would still be waiting there. Looking good too, Gemini. Some of you guys have really sexy backs. Shoulders, necks. Like when you, for some of the feminines I'm picking up, when you put your hair up, your neck is just very elegant. Maybe you've been complimented on it before. Just very nice collarbone maybe. But yeah, it's like you can't just treat people like, you know, you, like, something like a doll, right? Like, you take them off the shelf, you kind of play with them for a little bit, and then you put them back on the shelf, and then you're not going to approach that shelf until you're ready again. No, that's not. And I felt like that's how it was with you, Gemini, with this person. And that's what they liked. So it's kind of a bit of a low vibrational Taurian type of energy. You guys could have been dealing with a Taurus, I'm not really sure, but again, if you're a cross watcher and you're a Taurus, I'm not saying all Taurus or anything, I'm saying low vibrational, okay? So anyway, I felt like some of you guys threw shade. But yeah, that's what they liked. And what they didn't like about the relationship, Gemini, Knight of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this could be long distance. And maybe that's like kind of what the final bail was for some of you, is that you guys were like, let's move in together. And then like plans were being put, you were looking for a place. Finally, you guys were going to move in, and then they kind of bailed for some of you. But if that's not the case, then I feel like there's a few things with this position. Either they didn't like the fact that this was long distance, and they're like, that's why they kind of were flighty about the connection as well, because they're like, well, you know, Gemini is for some hours, for some literal different countries away, and for some of them it was like, well, what, you know, why would I fully commit into something that, you know, we don't even see each other every day? Talking on the phone or messaging or Skyping is just too much time out of my day. But anyway, really what I'm feeling from this is that they didn't like the fact that you were gone. That, okay, they expected you to wait, but joke's on them. Wait on who? Me? You're expecting me to wait on you? No. And so you took off. And for some of you, they felt like that was a total diss to them. Really. But, excuse me, I don't know, Gemini. I feel like, and again, this is for the Geminis that this is 100%, or not even 100, but mostly resonating with. I don't feel like it was anything of your fault. And if it's crosswatcher, if it's reversed, it's reversed. But it's like you waited too long. So now I'm out, and I'm going to go pursue the passions, the people that really will reciprocate the time and energy that I put in, and that I'm willing to put in, that you weren't willing to do. So these last two cards are very interesting placements. Their highest hope, 3 of Swords. Okay. So there's a couple things here. You could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm going to, of course, clarify, but before I clarify, I do want to say I am picking up on one message, is that if you guys did move on to someone else, if you did move on to a new person, they're hoping that will end. And even more specifically, not only that will end, but that they can come back in your life and they will be the one to end that connection for everyone involved, for you and that other person. So take how you want with that energy. You guys would know it too. The energy I'm picking up on is someone that still follows you on social media. You guys aren't... And if they don't, if like one of you blocked each other or removed them as a friend, they still keep eyes on you by either making fake accounts or by signing into like some of their friends or just asking around about you. But they see you're with someone else regardless, okay? Whatever they do that. And they want to come in, maybe send a text message, maybe a call, maybe a DM, and they're hoping to seduce you or entice you into leaving and straying from this new relationship that you're with. But again, that's only for some of you. Let me clarify this to get some more information for other groups. Why is this 3 of Swords here? Queen of Cups. Interesting. So we have a King and a Queen of Cups here. So this could be a significant soulmate connection. When I definitely see 2 of the same suit, it definitely indicates that to me. But this is the thing. Okay, let's get one more. Hold on, before I say anything. I have one more connection. One more card for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, it's like as if... Gemini, I'm getting... Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so this is the thing. Here's the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they're definitely trying to methodically... You could be dealing with an earth sign, but here are the different scenarios I'm getting for this, okay? They definitely want to approach you with a new offer of love, because we see that also with the Fool back there, as well as with the Ace of Cups. And for some of you, if you're not in a new relationship or a new situation, they want to mend and fix this heartbreak that they imposed on you, or this separation that occurred between all of you. But I know and feel like either you would really not accept this offer, or they know that if you guys, like maybe your friends or your family members would really disapprove of this because of the shit they put you through. But really, okay, so here's the thing, Gemini. I feel like if you did move on away from this person to an earth sign, they want to break up. They see you as the Queen of Cups. I feel like, Gemini, this is your energy, although it's not air. You could either have water in your chart, or they just see you as someone who is very caring, again, very loving, does have a lot to give, and is careful about who they give their love to. So, and very beautiful. The Queen of Cups is a very beautiful, very handsome person. But they're working slowly, right? Slowly, methodically. They're still planning. They're not yet going to move forward because I'm afraid, or they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of, total failure. But what I'm getting is that they want to mend this breakup. They want to mend this heartbreak. I'm feeling like it's kind of manipulative though, like they're playing the music that you want to hear. Almost for some of you, I feel like your intuition or your guides, I don't know why I'm getting it from this person right here. Either your intuition, which could be your higher self, or your guides and angels communicating to you. Disapproval. Knowing that you deserve more, or that it could just be the same thing a different day. But they're really going to try their hardest to make it look like they've actually changed. But also for others of you, I see that, or feel like they know that you're in love with someone else. And that's why with the Fool, for some of you, when I said that they saw that you totally moved on, that you did. But they're hoping to break that up. And then the weird thing too is that what their biggest fears is the Sun. So some of you could have maybe moved on to a Leo. Or you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, I'm not sure. But this is interesting placement too, because, the Sun is illumination, happiness, clarity. So let's get into that, right? Clarity. What clarity are they afraid of? That's really what I'm feeling from this position. Please clarify the Sun for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please clarify the Sun. Whew. Okay, whoa. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, the World, okay, and the Four of Pentacles, reversed. Okay, Gemini, this is what I'm totally getting from this. You worked on yourself. You took the time and the effort from what they did to you. Yeah, you were broken, or not broken, but like upset about it is a better way to say it at first. But then you're like, I'm going to put the time, the work in myself to elevate myself to this completion that, yeah, that sucked. That breakup, that separation was pretty shitty. This is their fear still, right? But I'm to a new level where I can finally let this go. Where I finally don't have to hold on to this hurt, this resentment, this anger, this bitterness, this... I put all my time into something that just didn't grow to fruition. But I'm clear about it now, that this was the right thing for me to do. That by working on myself to really realize that I deserved better. I'm at a higher vibration than this person was. And this is nothing that I really need to let go or hold on to. It's not a treasure. It was like a junkyard jewel. What, for some of you. And that you found your own happiness in that. You found your own happiness by working on yourself, by letting it go. That's their biggest fear from this. Is that you don't need them anymore. That you're not waiting around anymore. And that they may have missed their chance with you. So let's see, Gemini. I'm going to pull 2 cards. One card is going to be the energy of the person that they have towards this connection. What it represents for them. As how they feel towards you. What they may not be communicating. And the other card is going to be a message from Spirit. What Spirit has to say about this connection. What is this person, what are this person's feelings towards Gemini? Yeah, Gemini, I'm really stumbling a lot on my words, as you can maybe tell, and I feel like this is how they feel. Like they don't know how to approach you. They're trying to plan it. They're trying to come at the best way, but they know they screwed up, and they know you're not the one to easily be swayed, and you're very good with your words. So it's as if they know that they can't take a misstep in how they approach you, because then it really will be a done deal. Okay. What is their feelings towards Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is their energy? Ooh, finances and career. Interesting. Again, well, I said a little bit about that with the work. But, again, maybe for some of them, they did kind of leave you for... or just put their job and their work and more of that time into their lives than they did with you. But others of you, it could be that, again, when they said lost a job, it's still kind of affecting them. Maybe they still haven't found a job, or maybe they're working somewhere now that they're really unhappy with. Others of you, I feel like maybe you've made more money than them, or you're more successful than they are. And that's part of the reason why they always felt insecure, and that they didn't, almost a bit jealous for some, that they couldn't really provide in the relationship anyway. But intuitively also what I'm getting with this, so if this isn't someone you work with, it could very easily be, but that maybe they just want to make it clear for some of you that it was just that their job that they wanted to work on, but now that they see the opportunity may have been missed, they're ready to go forth with you. But this was really the underlying issue of it all. That's for some of you. Others of you, yeah, they just feel like they can't equate into what you make financially. I don't know. It's just kind of something's going on with them financially that's making them worry. And let's see what Spirit has to say. Also, if there was some of you that about bailing on a vacation or not moving in, it could have been financially affected why they didn't do it too, for some of you. But let's see what Spirit has to say about this connection. Spirit, what do you have to say for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you have to say for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, let's make them talk. Spirit, what do you have to say about this connection? There we go. Separation. Yeah, I saw that one. Separation and engagement. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting from this combination, Gemini, is that they know that this separation, I'm going to kind of do it this way because that's really how I'm seeing this. They're realizing that this was the wrong move they did, from leaving you or doing things that caused you to leave them. And now they want to start engaging. They want to start talking. They want to actually make the effort, make the moves to really come towards you so they can actually provide more of a relationship, of a higher commitment than what they were doing before. And again, I'm feeling that volcano kind of thing. It's like right now I feel like they're not going to make the move, but it's just going to build up and build up and build up until finally they're just not going to be able to live with it anymore, and finally tell you, engage with you, why, you know, they acted the way they have, why they couldn't put the commitment before, but now they want to, because they realized the separation was the wrong thing to do. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and take this as an extended reading to Vimeo, where we're going to get into their plans of action towards you, what the likely outcome is going to be. If this is where we end, Gemini, thank you so much. I've missed you guys so much. It's such an honor to do these readings for you guys. If this resonated with you, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Take care, Gemini.